Hi everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. So today I was working in this little traveler's notebook, as you will. It's a kit that I purchased from Cheaply Chic. I'll link the unboxing video I did of this and also her webpage. If you're interested in it, it still is available. I'm not affiliated. There is nothing in this for me other than sharing something that I enjoyed and I purchased with you. So it came like this and it was just blank, inside. And you'll see that if you watch the unboxing video. But I did this in here. So I just wanted to show you what I did. It came with a library card and I had one, but I used the one she gave, which was blank. I have these washi book pages. I think I got one from Your Creative Studio and I got another one somewhere else, but they were like this. Well, some of them are upside down. So I just lined it like a bookshelf. I did underneath this little piece that came from her kit, because when I put it down and if I didn't line it under there, it showed up white. So it just didn't look right. And I have plenty of them. So I did that. Then I stamped my name on the, on this little library plate, if you will. I inked around it. Let me just get those in there. I have quite the mess. So first I was going to just use the tissue paper that came in the kit and cover the library card. And I did. And it looks very purple. Look at the difference. This looks pink. Once I put the matte medium down, it looks purple. So I don't know if I'll use that or I'll just use it for something else. Who knows, but I didn't like the way it looked in here. So I have library cards, and so I took one that I had and I just inked around it. And then I went today and got some photos developed, small. And this is of me when I was little, guys. It's one of the favorite photos of me, and I don't put it out there because there's multiple reasons. And I don't even want to say one of them because I don't want anybody to get the idea. All right, so I have that on there, and then I'm going to stick that. It says everything, doesn't it? Last year for a big birthday party last summer, I had this picture sitting there, and I had the cute one too, which, let me see if I can find it. In the little pile I got developed, but I did these 4x4s, and I didn't like the size. The little ones you'll see in a minute I made collage. So this was my better one on that same day. It came up kind of dark too and I cut my head off, but whatever. I'm not too worried about that. So I thought that would be cute here. Maybe I'll write something there like on the original it says how old I was and it might have the date. I think it just says 6 months though, but I have to look in my bin to see that because I have the original. So I decided, I'm doing a lot of talking, and you know what? I'll just work as I talk. So I decided when I first got this kit, I'm like, oh, I'll just make a kind of a visual journal because I don't journal, like write journal, meaning write. And that's what I was going to do with it. But when I made this, I decided, well, why wouldn't I just put things in there that tells my story? And I don't have to write anything really. I can just include things like of my children, things that I love. Angel, my cat that passed, my kittens, my family, my friends, things that I like, music, concerts, and, I'll combine some pictures and some elements from the things that came in the kit and the things that I just have. I pulled these bird stickers because I like birds. I don't know if they're the ones I'll end up using, but I pulled a lot of things that I like. I'll use music paper on a page. So I'm not making it exclusively from the kit because why would I? I have all this other stuff. I didn't want to limit myself. And sometimes I like to be challenged and just use things that come in a kit. But this is my story, so I can use what I want, right? So that's what I decided I'm going to do. And this coffee dyed paper didn't come in this kit. It came in the Dreams Etc. kit. And I decided to put this down here. Now, do I want to move it over? I still have time. Do I have time? Yes, I do. This is the working on the while recording decisions, that when I'm doing it alone, I don't have these issues. I just kind of work it out, but I don't want to make the video a million minutes long. So I think I am going to put it this way, and I was trying to not be fooled by the papers behind it. So I think I am going to come all the way over to that edge, and then there'll be an itsy bitsy little space on the top and the bottom, maybe. Is that straight? Yeah, that's pretty good. Good enough, right? Let me get my bone folder. I have to make coffee dye paper so badly. I'm completely out. I've never done anything this spectacular, but just my stash I've used. All right, so that's that. I thought this would look good against this. It'll tie it in, the colors. So that's why I put that there. So this page, I'm going to put my children because they're definitely part of my story. And I have 3 little photos. One of me and my oldest son at said birthday party last summer. I like one of my daughter when she was trying on wedding dresses. And this is not where she got the dress, but I love the, it was the first place we went, and I love this picture of her. And then I have this little one of my youngest, Nick, and I at said birthday party. All right, so I'm going to put them on there, and I cut some ivory. It's not white, so would that be ivory? I'm not sure, but anyhow, off-white matte, and then this pink cardstock I have to kind of tie it all together. So I thought somehow that would look good. So I'm going to just put these together. Let me do it this way. So how is everybody? I hope everybody is well. You don't have to have this kit, obviously, to do this. I have a couple traveler's notebooks, and one of them I got very inexpensively, like a faux leather, I guess it is. I doubt if it's real, from Barnes & Noble, and it was very inexpensive. And then I had purchased originally one from the Travelers Company. Whoa, that thing was expensive. Had I gone to Barnes & Noble first, that would not have been a purchase. So as you can see, my blade of my trimmer needs to be changed because I have all this little, but I decided I kind of liked it so it wouldn't look so clean. So I'm keeping it like that, and then I should probably just go change it before I do the next page. So this is going on here. I like to matte pictures on stark white. I think it makes them pop more. But for this, I just feel like the off-white goes better. If I can reach those traveler's notebooks, I'll show it to you. Of course, one of them's a project that I didn't really keep up with. So I'll do a page like of my parents and, you know, friends, different things. And I don't want them in order because, you know, wouldn't that be nice if my story started out chronologically from when I was little? It's too much pressure. I'd have to like kind of plan it out all ahead of time and, you know, make sure I go in order. And these are not removable pages. So if I mess up, then it would just bother me. So I'm just skipping around like ages and just doing things that are a part of me and things that I like. All right, so there's those 3 pictures. Let me just see if I can grab those traveler's notebooks if they're handy. I'm like walking over. When I was grabbing things for the project, I was ripping apart some boxes in my craft room that has supplies, and yeah, so now they're on my floor. Yeah, here it is. Where is the cheaper? All right, I'm not putting my hand right on the less expensive one from Barnes & Noble, but trust me, it's just as good as the one from the Travelers Company. All right, this is it. I just want to show you. I wish I had the bar. It's in the other room. All right, so here's the real one. And what I started doing in here was working in a signature similarly, like different things. And this kind of went in chronological order. So here's my Nick, my best friend. So this is more event related. Yeah, that was a bird at our school last year. And then I have the pictures that go in here. This was the Coldplay concert a year ago, around this time, and that's as far as I got. And I do have a ton of pictures printed. And then I got this little one book. You could use anything from Happy Paper People. It was in their first box, which is one of the reasons I subscribed, because I love that journal. But you can pick up anything. All right, if you've been around doing this a while, you know that you can pick up anything. If you're new, just some ideas for you. All right, how do I want these on here? I even thought about I could, at one point, put like little pictures in the envelopes that come in there. But I think I'm going to just figure out how I want these on here, which I didn't figure out beforehand. Do I want it like this? I gotta get away from, when I do things like this, being very symmetrical, but I don't have to get away from it. It's me, right? It's my story, and I kind of like things like that. So I think I'll do it something like that. Let me get out my T-square, even though I'm going to eyeball it. I am using a tape runner for this. I find it works better with these pictures. I could glue this on, but all right, so I'm gonna kind of center that. Use this T-square and make sure it's straightish. Well, the T-square would have to be on there straight. So that's what it's telling me. And as you can see, I just moved it. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it here. Part of the problem is this is a little crooked. And I decided I don't care. I think we're very hard on ourselves sometimes, having things be perfect, that we lose sight of kind of what we're doing. And I think sometimes mistakes, and I don't know if you want to call it mistakes, but the imperfections is what makes it super unique. Luckily, that kind of is the same size. Let me just hold it up here and make sure it's straight enough that it's not going to drive me crazy. And it is. I can't pull it up at this point anyway. And then I'm going to put that one there. All right. When this is all done, or close to done, I am going to do a flip through of everything. But this is the cover. This is this funny card. And there's my kids, my story, and things that I love. So I think that looks pretty good. Let me just stand up and kind of take a peek at it. Yeah, I like it. And I don't know that I'm writing on it. I mean, it's my story. I know who they are, but I guess at some point somebody wouldn't. At that point, this will be in the trash or, you know, Goodwill or something. I don't know. But, so that's that. And then I thought, I'll show you what my next thought is on this, but I don't think I'm going to do it on camera because I don't have any idea how I'm laying it out yet. And, you know, this is a personal kind of project for me, and I want to take my time. All right, look at this. just show you. There's the kitten. You're getting one of the kittens. That's Oliver. Wait till you see this one picture of them. They are the sweetest little things. Look at this. That was 4 days after I got them. So Angel died on April 24th. I got them on the 25th. Yeah, the next day. This was the next morning. So this would have been the 26th. And here they are, the 27th. If you're old enough and you know this, I call this the Olin Mill picture. Like when our kids were little, we always took them to Olin Mills and got their picture done. And I have smaller ones. I don't know what size I'm going to use. And look, here's Sky the other day. So that's Sky, that's Oliver. There's Sky the other day up on one of the ledges on my porch. I talk about, you know, my front porch being screened in. So then I have this one, and I have them in smaller. I don't know which I'll use. And I have this one where they're looking out. They were looking at a bird on my front porch. You're getting an insight into my life here. I don't usually do this. So then I also, and here they are laying, but it's way too big. Don't think I'm going to use that in that size. And then I have Angel, my sweetie. So that was pretty recent, before she had passed. My babies. This is her on the front porch. She always laid there. And even though it's not the greatest picture in the world, this was her favorite spot in the world. And here's a bigger one of this. It was just her on my comforter in my room. It's kind of like a Swedish, it's tanner than this. And this was before she lost, the lens went over this eye. I don't have one of those pictures. Like, so she was blind in this eye, and she was probably almost blind in this one. But here they are smaller. So I think I want to use, this one is the bigger one, and the other one is the smaller. So I'm going to do Angel on a page, and maybe not in the same order, or I'll find something. Maybe I'll do a heart page with my previous kitty, my new kitties. I don't know, I have to think it through. So it's just a little walkthrough of what I'm working on right now. I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, thumbs up, always appreciate them. Questions and comments below. And sorry I talked your ear off today. And if you feel inclined to subscribe to my channel, I would love to have you. All right, have a great day, everyone. And I'm gonna work on here.